Hi everyone, today we're going to create a new token and we're going to do it on XRP Ledger. In order to do that, you need a crypto wallet. And there are tons of wallets out there, but I highly recommend Xaman for XRP. So go ahead and download Xaman on your phone and then create your first wallet. After you created your first wallet, you have to make a second wallet, because in order to create a token, you need two wallets to issue the token and hold the token. And you can call them issuer and owner, issuer and distributor, whatever you want. Just make sure you don't make mistake between these two. After that, you need to create a trust line between these two wallets so they can communicate and make transactions, which I'm going to explain to you how to do it, and it's very easy. It's not. It sounds complicated, but it's not. After you created the trust line, then you can create that token and then send it to the owner, which is your second wallet. And when you have it in your second wallet, you can do whatever you want with it. You can send it to your friends. You can trade it and let others trade your token with other tokens like XRP. Now you need to choose a name for your token. And in order to use that name, you have to convert that text into hex code. And in order to do that, just search text to hex or hex to text on Google, and you're going to find this website. Click on it and choose the name. First of all, change the text to hex, not hex to text. And let's say Elevate, and then click on convert. It's going to convert that text into a code. Now let's keep this tab open because we're going to need this code later. Choose your own token name, don't put Elevate. And now let's go to xrptoolkit.com. If you're Googling it, make sure that you're not clicking on any ads or suspicious link. Just go directly to xrptoolkit.com. Okay. Remember, we have two wallets, owner and issuer, and right now we're gonna log in with our owner wallet. So click on connect wallet, choose Xaman wallet, and then connect Xaman and go to your phone to your owner wallet and scan this QR code. It's gonna get connected to your owner wallet. Next, after, let's wait. Okay, click on top right again, same process. This time connect to your issuer wallet. So you go to your issuer wallet on your phone and scan this QR code. Then you have both of your wallet connected to XRP Toolkit. Now just read the last digits of your wallet so you know which one is which. Right now I know C7 is my owner wallet and HX is my issuer wallet. So I'm going to go in with my owner wallet, and I'm going to click on add assets, and we go to custom edit. Now here you have to enter your issuer wallet address. Okay, if you don't have it, you can again switch accounts and then go to your issuer wallet and then copy it, bring it here, paste it. Okay, after we put the issuer address, we need to enter our token name, our currency name. So we go back to that hex code, we copy it and bring it here. If you paste that code, you see the error. It says invalid currency because it needs to be 40 digits. So you add zeros. Let's say if you that code is 12 digits, you add another 28 zeros, and you see there's no error anymore. And the limit is the maximum supply of your token. Let's say we're going to issue 1 billion token. Okay, click on next. So what we're doing here is we're creating that trust line. We're not issuing the token yet. So now you have to go to your wallet again and then accept this trust line between these two wallets. There is a tab on your Xaman wallet on the I believe it's on the bottom, the second one, it says events. If you click on that, you can see there is a request for accepting the trust line. And when you do that, you have that trust line between your two wallets. Okay, it's done now. We see the status is active, the name is Elevate, but the balance is 0 because we haven't issued it yet. And now let's go to our issuer, okay, and let's click on send. Okay, so the destination here should be the owner wallet. Okay, so let's copy paste the owner wallet again. Okay, and let's get back to our issuer, copy paste the destination, which is the owner destination. Okay, and here on the amount, if you click, the only option that you have is XRP, but we don't want to send or receive XRP. And as you see, we have no other options. Even if we search for our token name, which is Elevate, you see that it's not there. Here's the tricky part. What we can do is we have to go back to our owner wallet. Go back to your owner wallet. Click on top right, go to your owner wallet, and then click on send. Okay, here if you click on XRP, you see that we have our token, which is Elevate. Okay, copy the owner address again. Now don't touch anything else, just switch your account to issuer and then paste the owner address here, and then the amount which we wanted to issue 1 billion, let's say 1 billion, and then click next. That was the tricky part. You had to go to your owner account and then change the asset from XRP to your token, and then come back to your issuer. And now you have to log into your wallet on your phone and accept this transaction. And it's going to take a couple of seconds, and then now we're done. Now if you go back to your owner, you see that your balance is 1 billion. Okay, here we have our balance, which is 1 billion. This one was 0 before. Now you can do whatever you want with your token. You can send it to someone else, and they have to go through the same process to make a trust line between their wallet and your wallet in order for you to directly send it to them. Or you can trade your token. Okay, click on trade, and then here you can choose to sell your token. And on the top here, you see you have to make a pair between Elevate and XRP, your token and XRP. And let's say, for example, 10 Elevate for 1 XRP, and then I can place the order. So that said, our token is available on XRP Toolkit for trade. You can list your token on other platforms as well. After you issued your token on XRP Toolkit, you can list your token on other platforms like Sologenic DEX. So creating a token is the easiest part. The most important part is what you want to do with your token, and what's your plan, how you want to launch it, and that's it. Hope you enjoyed it, and good luck.